And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Frozen Factory. Well, I turned off missile launching for a little while, mainly because we got our eyes. We have 37 massive eyes now, and I want to save some missiles for when we charge the OET. So I've got a nice little storage system here. Each of these is 200. And then I've got over here on imbued, I've got a 2,000 storage hopper for imbued missiles. And that is so glorious. I've got a few, I'd actually used all the pristine stingers. So I've got a few armor piercing. You know, the damage, anybody unfamiliar, basic missiles do 75,000 damage, which is a lot. But these bosses have an upwards of roughly 600,000 or more health. I think it increases as your threat level goes up. But the imbued missiles do 450,000 damage. And then the coup de grace, the armor piercing, is like 750,000 damage. So it is pretty extreme. So yeah, we're probably going to lose this battle, which is fine. I'm in the middle of researching right now. I looked at my missile assembly system and everything is going pretty well except for fuel. If you look at fuel, it is completely empty, and I came over here to really see what's going on, and it's really power. Because I'm researching, the power that I'm using is drawing from the same turbines. So this system here is a little slower, but it is getting done. It's half done. Surprisingly, it's been going for a while, and it's only half done, but it's the improved minecarts research, and this one is really brutal. It's 4 stacks of 128 pods each, and it is just wicked. It's wicked how many pods that is. But that is the last of the projects that I have other than Frozen Factory, and this one will actually go really, really fast. But because I researched all the other ones, we have some stuff to see in here. We have the solar panels now that we can build, the awesome higher level solar panels, the Mark V battery, which we will be making a few of those as we go here, and some other things. Bulk mass storage will be really nice. I'm not sure what that icon is supposed to be, but it is what it is, I guess. This one was nice. Removes 25 per trip, so that will be nice for our system. MK1 robot arm. Interesting. I've never actually used that, but orbital transmitter component, orbital. These two are our next big project. However, since we have the awesome eyes, I'm thinking we should outfit Spiderbot with his uber weapon here. So let's go down. Spiderbot particle rifle. I need 2 BFLs. Those are in mining, if I remember correctly. Yep. 2 of those, and that should round everything out. Spiderbot particle rifle. So now that we have that, you can finally get rid of that little notification up there and throw in the particle rifle. Let's pick a spot here and throw that in there. It should, the base should grab it, and then look, there they are. They kind of look like miniguns, but they are super powerful weapons. Very powerful. And I kind of want to change my skin. Let's do, let's see, Alloyed Chrome, Frozen Explorer. I think that's what I'm on. T4 Glow, yeah. There we go. That looks better. So yeah, now he's recharging now that the threat is sort of gone. And again, the spider bot base still hasn't been attended to. It only seems to take from, oh, it looks like maybe he fixed it. I was looking at this before. Looks like it's taking from this one and this one. And maybe this one. I can't be 100% sure. Before, I was only taking from the second one in here, so I was kind of worried that it was still broken. Okay, let's get up here. So missiles were very successful. I got a lot of good organic drops. I've been starting to clear the corners a little bit further. This one now goes quite a bit further in. This side I was checking, it looks like it's pretty good. Because our missiles are offset a little bit more, it may be perfect there. And I haven't checked yet this corner. But this corner definitely needs to be mined out some more. And I've been doing that off camera because it's just sort of busy work, and I go start it, come back, reset it, and it just sort of gets done eventually. So this episode, let's look at what it's going to take to do the OET. This is a massive project. An orbital transmitter, an orbital strike. We're going to need power cores, definitely, eventually. Query, I'm going to be building up to the Mark III. I need some paste, and that's what I've been using to mine for ores, because the Mark IV actually doesn't give you any garbage. There's nothing that comes through the Mark IV that you can turn into paste. I don't think you can turn ores into paste at all. So anything else we want to tackle, let's unlock this one, and this one. Because these Mark II solar panels are nice for, you can put them on top of certain things. You can put them on top of cargo lifts. You can put them on top of the lab, and you can put them on top of Mark III batteries. And they're really nice for doing just that. And I have a system to I'm going to lower my threat level a little bit. See, it's 13,000. And that's without charging anything, that's without doing anything. It's super high. And the thing is, when you start charging the OET, your threat reducers basically go offline. And your threat picks up. So while you charge the OET, you start getting attacked. And I would like to be able to spare my defenses. So the second I start charging an OET, everything is at the most tip-top shape that it can be. So with that, I'm going to build a few of these. Let's see, I want 27 is 54. I need tin plates. Luckily, from my tin over here, I've actually been making tin plates. So I've got lots of tin plates ready to go. Lots and lots of them. So let's get one more of these. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's look at what it takes for these solar panels. I want, let's see. I think the Mark 1s might be sufficient, but I kind of want to go for a Mark 2. So I need 18 solar panels. And then these. And then these. I don't know if I have enough resin. I do. Awesome. Okay, so I also need threat reducers. And I believe 45 go on a battery. So I'm going to need 90 of these. And let's just finish these off, just like that. Let's go over here and just kind of out of the way a little bit. This is kind of my design for major threat reduction. So I'm going to go up 3. I'm going to go over, so it's battery, space, battery. Okay, now let's go here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I want to slap on a block for my... That way I can drop down here and I can build these out without having to go back up there again. And don't finish these. I'm not going to complete them. I'm just going to get them almost ready. That way I don't interfere with the battery process. And then just round this out. Battery is finished. Finish the organic solar panel, which should start charging. There it goes. 500 and something power per minute, which is nice. 530. This is perfect. Oh. And this side. Battery finishes. Finish the solar panel. And then all 5 remaining sides you plaster the threat reducers on. So it's 9 per side, 5 sides, which is why I made 45 threat reducers for each battery, because it's 90 total. And this should be good. They might flicker a little at night at first because the battery isn't fully charged, but during the day it should be just fine. I think, I'm not actually sure what the power per second is on these threat reducers. See, there we go, 45 of them, just like that. And go up here. Yeah, and eventually these batteries will be fully charged as the day cycles go through, and that will ensure that the nightly that they stay charged at night. But now we've got a pretty good amount of day left, so hopefully there's going to be enough charge. I don't actually know. I think he recently changed the amount of power these things put out in order to balance them. But now our threat should be reduced quite a lot. We're at 7,450%, which is quite a bit. I could stand to build another 4 of these setups, and that would eliminate a massive amount of threat. I don't mind if we get attacked and we have heavies. Heavies I can deal with. These lasers, our other defenses can handle heavies, especially now that Spiderbot has been fully upgraded. He is now a walking death machine, and so heavies don't bother me. I want to eliminate the possibility of getting those bosses. For now, I want to eliminate bosses. Eventually, we're going to want bosses to get as many eyes as possible, so we can then use the eyes to upgrade later. And I think, I was looking at my setup over here. I think the game, when I logged in for this recording session, my organic rock disappeared. I had like 70 organic rock in here, and it disappeared. And I had a bunch, I think I had way more mine carts on my titanium. I have so few minecarts on here that it is really struggling to keep up. And train, yes, stupid freaking train. So it's really struggling to keep going, and I think that's just a huge problem. Like, I have no idea why this is being such a... I don't know why the game eliminated... I probably had another 50 minecarts on these tracks, and there's just nowhere to be found. It's really weird. So I gotta build up my organic rock again, and try to figure out what's going on there, and build a bunch more minecarts for that system, because man, I just can't believe all that organic rock that I had saved up. I just put this in there. I got this from one of the corners. But yeah, all that organic rock I had saved up basically disappeared. Okay, pristine heavy chitin can come down. All those can be transferred to paste. I still have 5 eyes left, which is awesome. I've got a bunch of organic loot for some reason, so let's take care of that. My loot system. And all the recombined organic matter, as I've been building it up this while here, it's I use it for pristine stingers. So there's another 7 eyes, pristine phosphorescent glands, another 14 stingers. Yeah, I build stingers with it, so I can build more armor piercing warheads. That's the only reason that's the only use I have for organic loot at first. As I charge the OETs and get the corners eliminated, I'll use more organic loot for other things like chitin or anything that I need. Like if I run out of eyes, if I'm making chromed lenses, if I run out of eyes, I'll use them for eyes too. But I've got 2,600 recombined organic matter already. Adds up quite fast. So now our thread's going down pretty fast, which is good. I need it below roughly 4,000%, and I'm not sure if we actually are able to sustain that. Can I build another organic? 32, it takes 3. Yeah, I could build another one. So I need another 9 of these. And turn them into those, and then turn them into those. And now, do I have enough for another 27 of these? Do. And then the threat reducers, I need 45 more. I wish there was a key to like build 10. You could build 25 at a time, but you can't build 10 at a time. So yeah, as you build, as you get more and more of these, your threat just goes down so fast. Okay, let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 1. And then build these out. Leaving the 1 space there. Take all those. Place that back. Now these probably won't kick off. It's nighttime. So yeah, reduced rate of 5 power per second. Not even close to enough, but you can see these are able to keep up. So our threat reduction will pick up once daylight hits again. Whoa. That was a weird placement. So yeah, each of these, let's see, 45, each of them does 50% reduction. So 45 would be 2,250% for each one of those. See, our reduction is not going to go too far down because that one is not going to have enough power to run all 45 of those. But daylight should be coming. Oh, it'll be a while. So we will pick it up next episode. By then, that research should be done, and we'll be able to kick off the next stage. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.